Alright, so last week I showed you the Sigma FP for taking pictures. It does the job if you can nail the focus properly. The image quality comes out of this camera because it's a full frame, and the color rendition, especially evening and night shot, is just beautiful, okay? But it's meant for film. But still, if this is the only camera that you have, then yeah, use it. It does the job, okay? And then the previous week I showed you the Fujifilm X-T3, which is amazing camera because of the EVF and the aperture ring here that I use pretty much 100%. Now the Sigma also does that as well because of the manual lens here, the Nikon 24mm f2.8. It has this aperture ring which I can adjust as well. So yeah, this is also why I like this camera, which I forgot to mention last time when I was reviewing this for photography. Okay, so as long as you have manual lens and you take your time to take a picture, this Sigma is great. Now this week I'll be talking about the Panasonic GH4, this one here. Now Panasonic GH4 is my main camera for taking videos, right? So when I take a video on YouTube, other than my smartphone here, this is the main camera I use because of the audio quality that comes out of this and the touchscreen. There's a lot of feature. It is a, I would say for the budget, this is the best budgeted YouTube vlogging camera out there. Okay, if you can get this camera with the kit lens, you looking at around $400 or $500, and you can set this up for your professional YouTube. Okay, now I want to talk about it for its photography feature. It's a 16 megapixel camera, and does it do a good job? Yeah, definitely. You know, it has an EVF, which you need it for photography, right? Especially it was very sunny. My NEX 5T and my Sigma FP cannot do it, right? Because it's so bright that the screen cannot be seen. With the Fujifilm X-T3 and this Panasonic GH4, you can just look at your EVF and you can take a beautiful picture. Again, Panasonics also have a very beautiful film-like quality image, right? If you set it to landscape and then adjust a bit of their setting, you can get a beautiful image as well. I do like Panasonic for taking photography. Even though it's a micro four third, I don't mind it at all. I can't really see much of a difference between Fujifilm and Panasonic when I'm doing landscaping. And the only issue, of course, is you got to get a really wide angle lens, right? Because remember, the Panasonic compared to the full frame is like 2x crop, so that you have to worry about. But I do have a kit lens that is 12 to 60 mils, so 12 mils is equivalent to 24 mils wide angle full frame. So yeah, this is enough, right? So when I go out, this is the camera I would use most of the time for taking photography. The only issue I do have to say is that because I use it for YouTube a lot, it's usually in the stand, so I can't take it out. I would usually take my NEX 5T because it's cheap, and you know, if it breaks, I'm not too worried about that. But this one, yeah, for around $500 you can get a decent camera with its kit lens, secondhand of course. But this camera, I would say, is great for taking photography, and it's a video camera. If you can nail in the focus, you leave the color the way it is, right? Set it the way it is. Do not do too much editing, then you'll get a decent image out of this camera. So anyway, I don't want to talk too much. Have a look at the image at the end and see what this camera can do. It is comparable to my Fujifilm X-T3 and Sigma, but remember, Sigma FP is a full frame, okay? So yeah, so have a look. Talk to you soon, and don't forget to subscribe and give me a little heart of appreciation. Bye.